Hi Geminis, gems of my eyes, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. It's for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering April 18th to the 24th, as you can see below. And this week, guys, on the 20th, we are going to be entering Taurus season. So we're shifting gears from cardinal fire Aries into fixed earth Taurus. And on the same day, we have Juno, the asteroid, moving into Pisces. So what is this bringing in? Soulmates, long-term partners, commitments, dreams. I would not be surprised around this time if you're starting to see, or you've already been seeing, couples getting together, getting into relationships, engagements, marriages, people finding their soulmates, their true love. That could definitely be taking place at this time. And funny story, one of my brother's friends was in Mexico City like the past week or weekend or something, and I jokingly told my brother, I'm like, watch him fall in love and meet the girl of his dreams. And it literally happened. It's crazy. So love is definitely in the air. You may be feeling it, and if it hasn't happened yet, you got to be open to it because you never know what can happen. Okay. All right. And then the next day though, on the 21st, it may be kind of a tense day, or around this day, the energies, because Saturn is going to be squaring the North Node. So it may kind of feel like life and reality is kicking us in the butt or punching us in the face, and we're like, oh my gosh, like all this like resistance or like obstacles that just keep coming like one after another. And it's not meant to destroy us. It's meant to help us learn by keeping our thoughts, our mind in check, and our actions in check, and helping them work together cohesively, not against each other. So yes, it may feel like you're kind of at battle with yourself, or it's going to take longer. Maybe there's certain things you wanted that you can't have right now, or your dreams, your goals may take a little bit longer, but it's okay. Just work it out, figure it out, find a plan, pivot if you need to, kind of change things around, but don't give up on you. Like, don't give up on you. Don't give up on your dreams, your goals. As long as you're breathing still, you got a pulse, you can't give up on yourself, you got to keep going. And a lot of people collectively may be feeling this. Of course, it's not going to be everybody, but it may just kind of feel like reality and the things that we want, where we want to go, it's like not aligning, or we feel like everything's against us. So just know that the energy is going to pass, work through it, and you're gonna make it out okay. But we're all going through this together, so you're not alone. Okay. All right. So my Geminis, the gems of my eyes, we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, guys, so when it comes to your health, I do feel like there's a lot of maybe distractions that could be taking place, or you may be really tempted. There's a lot of temptation maybe to overindulge in some way, shape, or form with food, alcohol, drugs, or whatever. Hopefully it's not all those other things, but there could be a lot of temptation. Or maybe this is like your cheat week, or for my ladies, maybe it's that time of month, so you're just like, blah, 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 I want to eat everything, I'm getting cravings. Or you're just hanging out with friends and you're out and about, and it's like everything's there, so it's like hard to say no, right, when it's like in your face or available. So you may want to indulge a little bit, or want to treat yourself. And it's okay to treat yourself. Like, you don't have to restrict yourself all the time, but maybe just keep an eye out, try to keep it in moderation as much as possible. Although I know sometimes it's hard. You just don't want to like binge eat and then like make yourself sick the next day and then feel bad about yourself. But try to like keep everything in moderation as much as possible, because it might be a little bit easier this week to overindulge or like overdo it, because you may just be like feeling it and like, YOLO, and it's okay, live your life, no one's judging you, but just kind of know when it's time to stop. Okay. All right. And then when it comes, maybe you're like on spring break, or it's like you're on vacation or something, so you can enjoy a little bit, but just make sure you're safe and you're not like going too far. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it definitely feels like there's like a big change here in this area of life. Maybe changing schools, changing majors, changing careers, changing jobs. You could be ending a way of doing something, or changing up the way you move or you handle your investments or your money, or your game plan that you were doing, a project, a system you were using. You're like, you know what? It's not working anymore. Let me try something else. Or it could be as little as like, oh, my technology or my gadgets, my laptop, my phone's not working anymore. All right, I got to get rid of that. I got to do something else or find something new. Or this old system, this old thing is not really working for me. So there could be some kind of transformation, some big change. You could be closing out something or ending something and starting and getting ready to start something new, and figuring out, like going through that transitional period maybe at this time. And it could just be something internal as well that you're feeling, going through, like, you know what, this is not doing it for me anymore. I think I gotta change something, or I feel like I gotta switch something up in my life. You could also be working with or go to school with a Scorpio, or that Scorpio energy is influencing you, or is causing you to want to make that change or switch something up, or say bye to something, like let go of something, put an end to something in regards to your career, your work, school, finances, so you can get into a better place. Or maybe if something is ending in your life, just know that there's always going to be new doors that open for you. And sometimes we may feel like, oh, this was our best option, but what the universe has for us sometimes is so much better that we may not see for ourselves in the moment. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the King of Swords, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have Justice in reverse, Three of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it definitely could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe another air sign like yourself, Gemini, Aquarius, or also water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be, like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. I'm so sorry. I think one of my neighbor's gardeners is outside now. It's like interrupting my video. So I'm sorry. Hopefully the noise doesn't bother you guys too much. So yeah, it could be any sign really, but I do feel here like there is some kind of like difficult conversation that could be taking place or will be coming up around this time or very, very soon. But that difficult conversation is going to actually lead into something amazing, into something beautiful, into something great. You just got to get through that difficult period and talk about those things and bring it up. And then you can get to the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. This person could be someone who is divorced or has recently got out of a divorce or got out of some kind of nasty breakup, or maybe court case and, like battles with child custody or lawyers and fees and, like paperwork, stuff like that. Maybe they got out of something, or they felt like that was really unfair, or they got treated really unfairly. And that really kind of just broke their heart, or really took a lot out of them, and it took a lot of time for them to maybe recover or get over that. So they were really scarred maybe from their past. It could have been something just really terrible, and I've heard horror stories, so I'm sure we all been there. And there could be, I think you may know about this, or maybe you didn't know, but you may say something, or you guys may talk about something, or there's like a moment you guys have an interaction, and maybe just the tone of voice or how you said something, you could have innocently, you weren't purposely trying to hurt them, like said something, and it maybe could have triggered them or brought back like a memory or like a flashback of something that was like really hurtful for them. And they kind of they took it to heart. They took it very personally, and you were not like, you didn't mean it in that way, but they maybe took it a lot more harsh, a lot more aggressive, like you were like cutting them with the sword, with the knife, and that was not your intention at all. I think you were just being very honest, or like direct, bold, to the point, with maybe something you were saying, or an idea you were sharing, or an opinion, or criticism, something that you said. It was an idea or something you communicated, and they kind of felt attacked, or they felt triggered, but you didn't know this at first until you started to see them act kind of weird, or like all of a sudden they were kind of maybe quiet, or you just noticed that kind of shift, that change in like energy or their tone. And then all of a sudden they got really butthurt, or they started to cry, or felt really like attacked, or felt really sad. And you didn't understand. You're like, what the heck? Like, I didn't do anything. Why is this person being dramatic? Like, why are they like being mad at me or crying or whatever? Like, what the heck? Like, I have no idea. Like, this person's psycho. And it wasn't that. I think you just triggered something from their past, or something that was kind of unhealed still, that maybe you weren't aware of, or you didn't know would like affect them to the point that it did. And for you, you didn't see it that way. And So you got kind of upset. You're like, then you get mad that they're mad, and you're like, what? Why they're mad? I didn't do anything. Like, and then you know how that is, right? Like someone gets mad, and then you're mad because they're mad because you don't know why they're mad, and then it's just like this whole confusion. But I think you guys end up talking about it and discussing and going to like a deep maybe conversation that's kind of difficult, kind of awkward at first. It feels like you're like tugging here and there, but they finally maybe just open up and express to you like, this is why like I was feeling this way, this is why I freaked out, this is why I kind of like went off on you because I felt like ABC, and when you said this, and you're like, oh, okay, like I get it, like you could have just said that, like I didn't understand, I didn't know that I like hurt you in that way by saying that, like that was not my intention. So I feel like you guys are gonna work through some kind of difficult conversation that actually helps you get closer together, and you tell them, you know, like I understand that you've been through this, or that your ex, your past, this happened in your past, but I want you to know that I'm not that person. Like I'm not like your past, I'm not like your exes, I'm different. We're everything that they're not. Whatever our experiences were, like I'm not comparing you to them. I don't want you to feel like you got to prove yourself. And I don't want you to judge me. I don't want you to compare me as well because I'm not like them. Even though I know that's your past experience and I know it was really hurtful and traumatizing, and it's easy to kind of get it's not easy to forget, you know, things that people have done to you that really like deeply hurt you. And but I feel like you're gonna be explaining that, or you guys are gonna be talking through it like really, really well, like going through every little crevice, every little thing, and eventually reach a point where you guys are in such a better place now that you talked about that, and you just like, all right, now that we got all that covered, like all the tedious work, we're now able to be on the same page and have like a solid connection, a solid relationship without any of the baggage, toxicity, and hurts and pains that both of us maybe have been through. And I feel like you're telling this person like, we're everything that they're not, or I'm everything that they're not, so please don't like categorize me or see me in the same light, because I'm not like that. I'm not gonna let you down. I'm not gonna hurt you like that. That's not my intention. I really want this to work, and I'm giving you like my best. I'm giving you my all. I'm giving you my best shot. That reminds me, you know what? I feel like your song for this week, your theme song is Best Shot. Best Shot by Jimmy Allen. I think I posted that song actually on my Instagram story this week. I think I did. Yeah, it's such a cute song. Such a cute song, suggested by someone special. So you guys should check it out and listen to it. It's really, really cute. I feel like there's a new beginning here that's gonna spark from this conversation, and you guys are gonna end up getting into a relationship or deepening the connection, the relationship if you're already in one, or solidifying what you guys have. Like you guys are going to be connecting now, like mentally and emotionally, like heart to heart. And this person now is going to feel more secure, feel more safe, I think, with you now that you kind of just got out of that and talked about everything. And it's just going to go so much better, so much smoother now that you had that difficult conversation. So it's almost like a blessing or a good thing that this came up, so that you guys could like just get it over with and talk about it and let it out, and not have it be like something that's in the closet. But now that it's over and done with and discussed, you now can be like in a better place, like in all areas. So I see you guys getting into a stronger relationship, or solidifying the relationship, and just being in something that's a lot more healthy, that's going to stand the test of time and be more long-term. So if this is someone you're already dating or you're already in a relationship with, you guys are going to get stronger, feel more united. And if this is someone that you're not official with, it feels like you guys are going to get more serious with each other and be more connected, like on a deep level. Okay, I really like it. I think it was very, very necessary. So it may start off a little rocky, but I think at the end you guys will pull through, and it'll work out for the best. And you'll be glad that it happened, because now you're in like such a better place than you were initially. Okay, so let's continue on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.